Growing up with pretty much no religious background, I'd consider myself probably a curious agnostic, except for when there's a little too much turbulence on the airplane and I start to freak out a little bit. Last class we learned that California is the most religious place in all of human history, with San Luis Obispo being no exception. So I decided to head downtown and interview some people and see what they believed in, and maybe find something a little more interesting than just being agnostic. My curiosity was certainly rewarded with a variety of different answers.
Religion's a cult!
I noticed those with a more traditional religious viewpoint were often less inclined to share.
How do you identify religiously?
I'm Catholic.
You're Catholic?
Yeah.
I was also lucky enough to find some emphatic atheists.
How do you guys feel about religion?
Religion's a cult!
Whoa, explain yourself.
Fuck religion.
Alright.
It's made by people who don't believe in anything, who want to believe in something.
Okay, so you're saying it's like a social construct.
Correct.
I think religion is definitely a social construct. It gives people exactly what they need, which is social hierarchy, a place to put other people below them, and something to believe in, which is what we've been searching for our entire lives.
A purpose, sort of?
Or just like, where
gives some
did we
people
come
purpose.
from? Where are we going? Why do we exist?
It gives a lot of people answers to something that they've been wondering their whole lives. And even though it is, in my opinion, not true, in a lot of people's opinion, it is something that they need to believe in, and so it gives them something to grasp onto, even though in my opinion.
Perfect.
Many of our interviewees had their own ideas about spirituality, but they usually explained them to us in either vague or confusing terms.
Okay. It's not actually real. It's more of a prop.
Okay. So no, my wife is raised Catholic, and I'm in a Presbyterian church, and I have my own kind of spiritual beliefs, but I think I'm spiritual, not really organized religion anymore, because I've just seen bring down society.
This last guest had one of the most unique religious perspectives, which I've still been trying to make sense of ever since I heard it.
So tell me about your religious beliefs.
I thought they were like Fit for Life was the spirituality of vegetarianism. And then when you got to realize that you could eat vegetarian if you wanted to, and it would be like eating meat. It'd be like, so someone said eat meat, it's medicine. So then I was like, that's not what I want to eat, right? But then I realized that it was what I wanted to eat, and then I just wanted bigger, meatier muscles. But was that like something wrong? I'm not sure. Then do they have a problem with idolatry?
So you don't eat meat.
No, I really loved it when I didn't eat meat.
So you're spiritually
Or like fasting, don't eat anything.
Don't eat anything.
And then just carrots and vegetables, raw vegetables, like a raw foodist is actually like fasting.
So you'd say your religion is focused around what you eat,
Well, it's for the best energetic
the best food
motion, right?
for your body.
But then
get you.
Buddha
Buddha.
was too big, and so was
Yeah,
Ganesh.
he was a big guy.
But then we went to the north. There was a pool to the south, right?
Okay.
Where we saw Buddhas and Ganeshas that were more slender
Ooh.
and muscled and stuff. So that was beautiful, So I was
That is beautiful.
and that was supremacy. It
Okay.
was jade, and it was canceled with jade or something, or cut it or something. I'm not sure.
Awesome.
And they said sure, right?
Sure.
They just say sure, because that means thank you.
Sure means thank you.
Yeah.
It's a great way to end.
But it was she is thank you or something.
I should mention there were a significant amount of would-be interviewees who declined to be interviewed, given that we were downtown on a Saturday, and they were usually in an inebriated state. Oh, hey. Now, you might be wondering, what are we supposed to do with all this religious diversity? California today is the most religiously diverse place in human history. We have more choice and freedom than we ever have had before. And
And this might be overwhelming. You might wonder, what am I supposed to do with all this choice? To that I'll tell you, take your time and become as informed as you can on the beliefs of those around you. And then set out to choose the spiritual path that's best for you, and take your time. This has been Morgan, the Curious Agnostic.